friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yeah, I got a couple of complaints from the complaint department, which is my family. Okay, and the complaint department goes like this. I guess in my life I done screwed up somehow where I have alienated all of my family. Okay, well, I don't even think it was my fault. I don't even think it was my fault. I think listen, people grow apart, and that's exactly what happened. My father, we haven't seen him in about 16 years or whatever. My mother, we see on holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. And but that's not even what the gripe was with the children. Okay, when it comes to graduation times and birthday times and times when they need things, you know when you have like a normal birthday party or something like that, and they're expecting like things to show up, like they want more family to show up at the parties. Okay, and the fact is that me and the wife, we don't have no more family. Okay, we got very minimal people that we talk to. Okay, we don't have any like physical friends, and as far as family goes, there ain't really much family to be talking to. Okay, so when there is a party or a birthday, graduation, whatever, award ceremony, there ain't nobody to invite. So I get the brunt. I get the complaints. Okay, I get the complaints saying that it was my fault. I screwed it up. Okay, I messed up everything between the family, and that my family's no damn good, and my wife's family no damn good, and that we just don't have nobody in our families that spend any time. Listen, we have very minimal. There's very minimal people in our lives. My wife's mother, she's involved. Okay, my mother a little bit. Okay, and that's about it. That's the extent. That's pretty much the extent of what we have when something goes down, when we have a party or something happens. There's nothing left. So, but I have to hear it, which kind of reminded me. It made me kind of reminisce a little bit about my childhood, because to be honest with you, my father had was it six brothers and six brothers. So was it? Wait a minute. Was he six brothers? No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. There were 6 people in the family, 4 brothers. Wow, eight, right? 6 brothers, 2 sisters, 6, 7, yeah, 6 brothers all together and 2 sisters. Okay, and everybody just kind of grew apart. Okay, the story goes like this. Okay, my grandmother, she got the Alzheimer's. Okay, she got the Alzheimer's really, really bad. They didn't know what to do with it. Okay, so there was a big fight in between the family, and nobody was talking to each other because they were all out after the money. They were including my father. He wanted the money. My uncle wanted the money. Everybody wanted this money. Okay, they were all after this money that my grandmother was hiding and hoarding for years because she had the Alzheimer's, so she'd be taping money underneath things and taping monies to the ceiling and underneath drawers and all kinds of stuff. So when she passed away, okay, there was a big split within the family. So back in the day when we were younger, we would go to the beach together, and we would spend time together, we would be family together. But then all of a sudden, there was a big fight over money, and that's the way. That's usually what happens. When people drop dead, okay, that's when the vultures come out. That's when the people that don't spend time with these people, or they don't care about these people, they come out and they just start swarming. I'm looking for. Bees, wow, I can't even pronounce it. They swarm. Yeah. Anyway, they gather around. They gather around to try to get something for nothing. Okay, and that's exactly what happened. Is there's like a bunch of people got together. They ransacked the house. They found money all over the place, and they all went in different directions. So I get the attack. Okay. But when I was younger, it was. I try to explain to my kids that when I was younger, the family wasn't that much fun to begin with. Okay, my family was not that much fun to begin with. Anyway, okay, I had an uncle that was a major alcoholic. Okay, we used to go over the house all the time and go visit him, whatever. And he used to tell me that he created Epcot Center. Yes, Disney's Epcot Center. He designed it. He listen. He was drunk and he would say, "I invented Epcot Center," and I'm like, "Oh yeah. I didn't even know what Epcot Center was." He had a bunch of what he was drunk, and he had pamphlets for Epcot Center, and he would show me the pamphlets for Epcot Center and say he invented Epcot Center. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool and everything. Now never been to Disney in my life. I don't even know what the heck Epcot Center really is. But he said he invented it, and but he never had any money. Okay, so a guy that invented Epcot Center, he never had no money, and he would get drunk, and he would play this game with the family, and he'd tell the kids to all gather around, and he put a dollar bill underneath his foot, under his foot, right, and then he'd be like, okay, go grab the dollar bill, and then all the family kids would go line up. I have tons of cousins and stuff like that, cousins, female, male cousins. We'd all gather around, and we'd try to grab this dollar bill out from underneath his foot as he stomped on our fingers and our knuckles. That was a game, okay? That was a fun thing. And this is obviously something that my children would have liked to have been involved in, I guess, because they seem to think that this is fun. This is a fun thing. And then my grandmother, she had the Alzheimer's really bad, and I go over to her, and we go over to the house. My father didn't have much to do with her until she got sick. And then when she got sick, all of a sudden we had to go visit all the time. Okay, so we go visit all the time, and because she had the Alzheimer's, she constantly asked me for something. Can I get you a drink? Can I get you a drink? I'm like, no, I'm all set, Grandma. I'm all set. I don't need a drink right now. Let me get you a drink. I'm like, no, I'm all set. I'm all set. My father, let me get you a drink. I'm like, all right, whatever. Come out with the orange soda. Okay, I'm not a big fan of orange soda, but my father's looking at me, he's like, better drink that orange soda. All right, fine. Drink the orange soda. About 10, 15 minutes later, she comes over. She takes the glass away. She brings it back in the kitchen. And then she comes back again with another orange soda. She's like, here you go. I got you a drink. You're going to have another drink. Orange soda. I'm like, I just had one already. I don't want another one or whatever. My father, you better drink that orange soda. I'm like, oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Drink the orange soda. About 3 or 4 minutes after that, she takes the cup away, goes back in the kitchen, comes back with something else, like a root beer or something like that. And I've never been a big fan of root beer or orange soda. But my father's like, you better drink that. You better drink that root beer. I'm like, listen, by the time I left there, I felt, my eyes were floating. My eyes were floating, and I was aggravated, okay? But the best part was because she had the Alzheimer's, okay? She would always have, like, old ladies, they always cold. Old ladies always cold, okay? My grandma was like, she must have weighed like 50 pounds or whatever. Always cold. She had one of those crocheted sweaters on there with the pockets on each side, and one pocket was full of tissues because they always be wiping their eyes, because eyes always be watering. I guess when you hit a certain age, your eyes just start watering and stuff. And she'd be like, and in the other pocket she had like dollar bills, and she'd be like, here's a dollar. Go buy yourself something nice. Go buy yourself something nice. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Grandma. Okay, she's like, go buy yourself some gum or something. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. And in my head I'm thinking, well, you can't really buy much with $1 nowadays. That's all right, whatever. But then 10 minutes would go on, and then she'd go, hey, she put your hand in her pocket, say, here's $1. Go buy yourself something nice. So if I sat there long enough, by the time we were done with our visit, I'd have like $20 in my pocket. And then my father would tell me, goes, now give it all back to her. I'm like, what do you mean give it all back to her? Just leave it on the nightstand, and then we leave. I'm like, she gave it to me to go buy something nice. She said to go buy something nice with it. What are you talking about? Yeah, she got Alzheimer's, and you just put it on a nightstand. And I'm like, didn't we just come here so you could borrow like $200 or $400 off of her so you can go pay the electric bill or the gas bill or the telephone bill? And she's got Alzheimer's. She's going to forget about that $200, $400 or whatever it was you just borrowed from her. And you're trying to tell me that I can't keep the $20 that she just gave me, that she actually gave it to me, knowingly that she gave it to me, and put it in my hands and told me to go buy something nice. What about the money you just took from her? A little hypocritical on his part, and it kind of bothered me. And then once she got old, passed away, and the family went through the house, it was like a free for all. It was like Indiana Jones finding artifacts from back in the day. She had so much stuff around the house, money, uncashed checks, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in the house. So yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna throw it out there. It's a little bewildering when my kids look at me and say, I miss the fact that we don't have a grandfather. I miss the fact that we don't have people in our lives that are involved in our things that we have going on. And I'm like, and my response to that is, I'm sorry. Okay, it's not my fault. Okay, I didn't do it. Okay, I was just part of it. You know what I mean? It's like I miss some of these people just as much as they probably would have liked to meet them. You know what I mean? The problem is most of my kids didn't get to meet any of my family. Okay, because all this stuff went on before the kids were even born. So yeah, I still hear it. Especially around holidays, parties. It's like, how come we don't have anybody here that can come over and party and have a party and whatever? And I'm like, because we ain't got nobody. We got nobody. We got each other. That's what we got. You're going to have to face the fact that what we have is what we have. We got each other, and that's all we have. So you need to either start accepting the fact that this is what we got, and just leave it alone, because there's no way that at this point in the game, okay, at my age and in this stage of the game, that we're gonna have some kind of rekindling reunion. Okay, there ain't gonna be no family reunion, and we ain't all gonna be all meeting together at the beach again like we did when I was like 4 or 5, and have a cookout. Okay, because not only is mostly everybody dead, but the people that are still alive, they don't want to they don't want to bother. They got their own families now. They got things going on. So I'm sorry. This is I use this channel as kind of like a diary. This is my official apology for saying I'm sorry that I done screwed up all of the family facts and the whole fact that you don't get enough birthday presents and Christmas presents and graduation presents or whatever presents you get. I'm sorry that I done screwed all that up for you. Okay, even though I don't think I did. And I got packaged. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages today to open up, and I'm gonna open them up, and they probably have a story behind them. So let's got my knife. Let's get right to it. And comment below if you have a crappy family too. Okay, if you have family that you don't bother with, or they don't bother with you, and that's just life. That's to me I don't know. This is the way I've lived my life. I think that this is just a life thing. You done messed up. I think family just like friends. You know, you have a lot of friends when you're in high school, and then once you get out of high school, you kind of go your separate ways, and then sometimes you run into these people and you realize that you got nothing in common with them anymore. You got absolutely nothing in common with them anymore, and these were people that you spent time with. You I had friends that I had when I was in high school that I was like with every single day. And then one day I just kind of woke up and I was like, wow, I got nothing in common with these people anymore. It's like they're doing, like, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink. I teach preschool. I'm not into, I don't like sports. All kinds of stuff. And all my friends are all into this stuff. And I'm like, we got nothing to talk about anymore. There's nothing there anymore. I got nothing against you. I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. There's no hate. I see you. I'm going to say hi. How you doing? How's the family? How's everything going on? Everything. But there's nothing in common. I got no reason to be hanging around with somebody and have nothing to say. My time is too precious. That's the way I feel. But you can comment below if you run into the same kind of predicament. If you graduated from high school and you had all these friends in high school that were hanging around with you, and you go cruise the Ave and you party and have a good time and everything, but then you graduated and they changed. They just changed. You changed and they changed, and you realize that you got nothing in common anymore, and that's just the way it is. Like Tupac said. This comes from Corey Fezler from Wichita, Kansas. Okay, Wichita, Kansas. All right, and I almost cut through the slip cover here. That wouldn't have been a good one. It's a copy of Blu-ray, DVD, digital. Is the digital in here? If the digital's in here, you guys oh man, we're bouncing around here. All right, so we got the DVD and we got the Blu-ray. No digital. Oh man, this is then another thing about this title. Oh, I'm gonna show you what it is. By the way, here we go. It's got the slip cover. It's Renfield with Nicolas Cage and wow, I can't even wait a minute. What's going on here? And Nicolas Cage. Nicholas Hoult. Aquafina? Am I saying that right? This is the Dracula Sucks edition, and it's with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it seemed interesting, but also very difficult to find in my area. I have no idea why. So I started looking on eBay and everything, and a lot of them were coming from Canada, and I don't know what was going on, but none in my area, not even in the stores. I went to Best Buy, I went to Walmart, I went to Target, and none of them had them in my area. So I waited, and I found a copy where they took the digital code out, and I don't care about digital codes anyway. But all we got on here is deleted extended scenes, alternate takes, and Dracula Uncaged, which, I mean, this could be interesting. I mean, it's got Nicolas Cage in it. It's got to be good. Next we have a little package here, which is got to be a CD of some sort coming from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, there we go. Wait a minute, this is already, all right, there we go. Las Vegas, Nevada. This is like a flipper little thing. Okay. And it's a copy of Bryan Adams, So Happy It Hurts, his newest album. And this is, and of course, if you know how I collect things or whatever, this is the Super Deluxe Edition. And it comes with the whole new album, which is has what, 12 tracks? 12 tracks. And then you get a CD, a classic CD number 2 of, let me see if they wrote on the front here so I can tell you. Includes a bonus disc with new versions of Bryan's greatest hits. So yeah, so you get that. So yeah, if you've been watching my channel, I went to go see Bryan Adams with the wife. So I've been buying every Bryan Adams CD that is available, so I can upload onto my iPod, because I still carry an iPod. Yeah, I don't Spotify. I still won't do it. I'm still not I'm not breaking. I'm not gonna, no matter what anybody tells me. They're like, oh, it's just so much easier. You don't have to carry anything around. You don't have to have any physical media. You can just download it right off the internet. You put it right on your phone. You can have like a list of 4 billion songs. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I use my phone for like texting and calling people, and like maybe every once in a while shopping on eBay. If I start using my phone as a sound, like a music, like a Walkman or a CD player or an iPod or whatever, the battery's gonna die. Okay, and then when I need it for what I really need it for, it's gonna be dead, because I know that listen, I got enough kids in this house to know that they be Spotify and TikTok and all the damn time. And then when I go to call them, they're like, my phone's on like 1% or 2% or whatever. That's because my phone is never at 1% or 2%. My phone is always has almost a whole bar, unless I've been like going through some kind of panic or whatever, or I've been on the phone for like hours trying to get in contact with somebody, like with the post office, when I was battling with the post office not too long ago. That's the only time my phone ever goes down. Besides that, I'm not Spotify and I'm not TikTok and I'm not doing any of that stuff on my phone. I do that stuff on my tablet, because my tablet keeps a better charge, and it's got a bigger screen. It only makes more sense. So yeah, I'm gonna keep buying my DVDs. Sorry, my CDs. Okay, and I'm gonna keep uploading onto my iPods, because that's just what I'm gonna do. This came from Pinellas Park, Florida. I probably totally said that one wrong. It's another CD. Okay, so we got a CD slid into a case of whatever, and this is is this new? Yep, it is new. Bryan Adams, Get Up, Get Up. Okay, and this was also a. See, I can't pass on the super deluxes or the special editions with the bonus tracks. This one actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonus tracks on it, acoustic versions of hits from the album. This is one of his newer albums. So I found or realized at the concert that there's not too many bad songs that Bryan Adams sings. They're all kind of catchy, and even his newest stuff is pretty dang good. This one has no return address. It just says USPS tracking, and that's all we got out of that. Okay. What the heck is it? Oh, all right. It's a CD, Bryan Adams Reckless. This is his first this isn't his first album. This is his first big album. Memory from this. Who remembers Columbia House or BMG Records? Who remembers the 8 for a penny, or 12 for a penny, or buy one get 6 free or 8 free or whatever it is? This album was one of my, I believe it was 12 for a penny. Okay, you get in your TV guide. Remember TV guides? When we had TV guides back in the day. I know I'm probably aging myself here, but you people that watch my channel, you remember the TV guide, okay? If you get the TV guide and you thumb through the TV guide, somewhere in the back, they would have a piece of cardboardish type thing in your TV guide, little TV guides, and it would have you could sign up for BMG or Columbia House Records, okay? And I ended up picking the 12 titles, and the Bryan Adams Reckless album was one of the 12. This is the deluxe edition, which means it has a BBC in concert, the complete concert, and the Reckless album with some bonus tracks. Should I even say including Let Me Down Easy, Teacher, The Boys Night Out, Draw the Line, Play to Win, Too Hot to Handle, and Reckless. But it's also the one that has the big hit Summer '69, Heaven, One Night Love Affair, and well, am I gonna give you any more? Those are the biggest ones. But it's got a live show on it. So I had to get the deluxe edition so I can get the second disc with the live show on it, and that's That one I'll probably listen to over and over again. What I'll probably do is I'll probably burn a CD of that, and that will, because my car still has a CD player. I'll probably burn a CD and I'll put the CD in my car so I can listen to that album over and over again. Because the greatest hits album just ain't cutting it. Because there's a couple of songs that he does sing that, if you ever loved the woman, yeah, I don't want to hear that one. I don't care for that song, and it's on the greatest hits album. I'm sorry. This came from Salem, Oregon though. Okay, not Salem, Massachusetts, Salem, Oregon. So this isn't the witch Salem. This is another Salem. I didn't even know there was another Salem. And it's a CD also from eBay, just in case you didn't know. And it is a copy of. Oh, is this used? It is used. Oh, and they did that little thing where they stick the little poppies in there so it doesn't bounce around. It's actually in pretty good condition there. Congratulations, Mr. I'm about to get some positive feedback. Bryan Adams, Bare Bones. What is Bare Bones? You've been a friend to me. Here I am. Is this everything I do for you? I wonder if this is an acoustic. I listen. Nothing I love than some acoustic covers of like songs that I know a lot of. And this has Heaven on it. This has like all of like a lot of big hits on it. I'm wondering if this is since it's called Bare Bones, I'm wondering if it's like an acoustic or a stripped down version of his hits. If you know anything about Bryan Adams, okay, if you're a Bryan Adams fan, you know about this album, you may comment below before I get to listen to it, because I don't want to download every single Bryan Adams album onto my iPod if I'm not going to listen to every single song, every single album. But if it's a stripped down type thing there, because the Rolling Stones did a stripped album. I think it was called Rolling Stones Stripped. And it's probably one of my favorite Rolling Stones albums because it was just like straight up them just acoustically playing like a lot of their big hit songs. And I love me some acoustic songs. I'm telling you right now, sometimes at the end of the day, especially when I'm at work, this is a thing. At the end of the day, when I'm cleaning up, at the end of the day, when I'm cleaning up after the kids, I'm bleaching the tables and I'm bleaching the toys and I'm wiping down the tables and I'm making everything clean and everything. I got to put on some acoustic music because nothing better to clean by than some nice, fresh, acoustic relaxation music while you're sweeping or mopping or cleaning or whatever it is. Just sounds so damn good. I'm tripping over things on the floor over here. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. If you happen to run into any of my family or whatever, you can tell them I'm still alive. I mean, I don't know if they'll acknowledge you or anything, but, you know, like, once again, I don't think it's my fault. I just don't think it's my fault. Some, let me throw this out there. Some I miss, some I really don't miss. Some I don't really care. Some I do care. So maybe it's better we leave things the way that they are, okay? And my kids just keep on complaining about how we don't have a big enough family to be able to throw parties, and they don't get enough gifts, and they don't get enough recognition on their special days and everything, all because of something that they think I did in their life, okay? Because I really appreciate being blamed for that kind of stuff. It makes me feel so good. That when we have a party and they're like, how come there's only like 4 or 5 people coming or whatever? And I'm like, that's because me and your mother, we don't really have no family, okay? We really don't have enough people to gather together to have a big shindig for you, okay? And you can invite all the friends you want, okay? And if they show up, that's great. But as far as family, it's done. It's finite, done, finished, all gone. That's it, done. And same thing with this episode, okay? And with that said, my friends, thank you for watching. And I will see you later. You should have saved me some.